Welcome back to Tony the Technician channel, and today we're going to be going into the IK Multi Pro 2. It's a hand pump sprayer, and these things are going to be fantastic if you're using a chemical a lot at once. It's a lot better than standing there and pumping a spray bottle or just spraying constantly. So let me just start off with, if you're going to be using a pump sprayer like this a lot, this is definitely going to be worth your time. It's going to be very durable and last you a long time. Whereas if you're not going to be using one of these all the time, don't bother spending the money on one of these if you're only using it every so often. Yes, these things are amazing, but they are pricey compared to your $7 hand pump sprayer that you can find in any Harbor Freight, Walmart, Home Depot, Lowe's, anything like that, for garden use or anything like that. They can be used for auto detailing, used for gardening, used for home use, anything like that. This, same thing. You can use it all around, great for a lot of different things, but it's going to be a much higher quality, and of course with that it comes with a little bit higher price. So this is going to be made in Europe, I think more specifically Spain. It is going to have a 64-ounce capacity. Useful capacity is 50 ounces due to the internals and everything of the sprayer. It's going to have an upgraded, because this is the 2.0. The first one was still very nice, but they did do some upgrades, such as the base to make it more stable, the trigger safety, so you're not accidentally spraying it. You then also have a pressure relief valve, and all around a really nice little unit. It does have a nice large mouth to it as well, and we'll see that here in a little bit. And then in the instructions, it's going to include a list of things that it's useful for and things that they suggest that you stay away from, chemicals that you shouldn't use this sprayer with. And then just a couple examples of different jobs that you can use it for, some of the things I stated. And then it is going to come with a couple of different caps for the handle, so if you have more than one sprayer, you can identify what is in each sprayer. You're also going to get an instruction manual. It includes how to clean it, how to maintain it, remembering to relieve the pressure after using it, and if possible, get rid of the chemical and clean the unit out if it's going to be sitting. It also has a breakdown of the unit, as well as how to take it apart and clean it and lubricate it and all of that, and then everything that it can be used for. So really nice information there. If you get it through the rag company, which I did obviously, you will get a little sticker as well as a little rag. Then included with the pumper itself is going to be another style spray tip and the two caps. So this is the adjustable all-in-one sprayer. You can have a mist or a stream. And then if you want a dedicated pattern like this, you can install this one. You can loosen this and change the direction that the stream sprays. Other than that, this is a dedicated spray style, whereas this one is multi-use. So whichever one you're not using can easily be stored in the handle, and depending on what you keep in here, you can decide what cap to keep on the handle. Nice little storage there. And then this is included inside the pump sprayer, and it is just going to be a suggestion of whatever chemical you're using to dilute it to what they suggest. Other than that, you got the pressure relief valve right here, trigger here, safety for the trigger here so it locks. I love the pump itself on here. It's much sturdier than those other designs, the cheaper designs that you find in stores that you pay, $7 for or whatever. But let's go ahead and show some of the differences in quality from here to the other pump sprayer that I have. This one's a little bit wobbly on here. So here you can see the size difference. The plastic of the bottle is much thicker on here as well. It's much higher quality. And then as you can tell, the mouth on this opening is much smaller, making it a little bit more difficult to pour your chemical into this. And then this one is much sturdier than this one's it's kind of sitting on 3 feet. But either way, even though this one is lower quality and doesn't spray quite as evenly, if you're not going to be using it all the time, $7, you can save yourself some money. if you're going to be using it quite often, why not pick up something that a lot of people know and trust in the automotive detailing industry to be one of the best pump sprayers possible. And just some of the products that you can use these pump sprayers for are a lot of exterior chemicals, such as waterless washes or Optimum No Rinse, a rinseless wash. You can use it for APCs, such as Invisible Nonsense, that you dilute down. Things, you know, another APC or degreaser, Super Clean, that I use for carpets, exterior, a lot of different things. Instead of pumping one of these all the time, if you're using the chemical a lot, these sprayers make a huge difference. And then you can also use it on interior chemicals. If you're, let's say, you're doing a lot of upholstery, you can do stain removers in here if they need diluted down, like lightning fast. Or once again, Super Clean is a great upholstery cleaner, diluted at the right ratio. This is an interior express cleaner from P&S that is good for a lot of different surfaces. I mean, a lot. So you can also dilute this down 1-to-1 and spray it basically anywhere in the vehicle, and it's going to clean very well. So this just makes putting down chemical a lot easier and a lot faster. So you decide if you can justify spending the money on this. I don't think you'll be disappointed. But if you can save yourself some money, yes, it might not last as long, it might not spray quite as well, but you might be able to save yourself some money. So it's really up to you and how much work you're going to be doing. But I'm going to go ahead and get some chemical in this and see if we can do just a little test. I have both both sprayers here, and I just simply have water in it. But this one will, from now on, have Bead Maker in it. And then this one will probably be Super Clean or something else that I use quite a bit. But they both have about 15 pumps to them. And one thing I can say is this thing feels so much better and much higher quality when pumping it, whereas this one starts to get a little iffy just because you got a lot of slop here. Not that there's anything wrong with it. It probably won't last as long, but not a big deal if you're trying to save some money. So both of these are the adjustable tips. So we're gonna go ahead and see how they do. This one's fully closed, so very fine mist. Opening it up a little bit more direct. Here you can see it's kind of a heavier stream. It doesn't exactly shoot straight, but that's not a big deal as long as it's doing its job. Much heavier stream there. Same there. So now one thing I can tell you is this thing does not hold pressure as long, and with that as well, it does leak down pressure pretty quickly as well if you leave it sitting around for too long. Other than that, the spray works just fine. As you can see, it misted fine, it streamed fine. So here is the IK sprayer, and it is fully closed. So very fine, nice mist. Opening it up a little bit more direct, and a stream, a heavy stream. So you got some pressure behind it too. I do believe the pressure is a little bit higher on the IK sprayer. So all around, both really good sprayers. Just depends on, you know, how much you're using it. There you can really see that the IK sprayer has a little bit more mist to it than the cheaper one, but then again, it's just whether or not you can justify the higher quality or not. So please let me know your guys' thoughts. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, please make sure to hit that thumbs up. Leave a comment down below of your thoughts, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Also, stay tuned for a video on the IK Foam Pro 2, which I will be using Brake Buster in and applying a foam to the tires to clean them. So stay tuned, and I'll see you guys next time.